Hey guys, it's me Donald here from Where Films. So I've been doing some thinking recently, trying to figure out what the one thing is that holds people back from reaching pure confidence. After a long time of thinking, I realized that it's all fear. It's fear that when you come out and be yourself, people won't come to accept you. That they won't like who you are, your friends will become your enemies, and you'll be all alone because you're different. One thing I could say is that fear is very powerful. It holds people back from doing the things they want to do. Suppose you're afraid of going on airplanes. You might not ever go to Hawaii because of that. Suppose you're afraid of heights. You might never experience the wonderful view of being at the top of a skyscraper because you don't want to go up that high. Or suppose you have social anxiety and you're afraid of social contact. You'll never meet real friends, you'll never ask that girl out who you like, and you'll never really have a good time. So, the key basis to overcoming this is to realizing that fear isn't an object. Truth is that this fear is all just mental. When I get scared, I get an overwhelming feeling of like butterflies in my stomach, like I'm on a roller coaster. At first, I didn't like that feeling. After a while, I stopped listening to that feeling and I started doing what I didn't want to do. So what I do is I force my body to go forward instead of holding my body back like my mind does. So an example of this is when I'm approaching a girl to, let's say, ask her out. My mind would say, don't do it. She probably has a boyfriend. She looks a lot cuter than you. She's probably out of your league. But I could still put my body into motion. So what I do is I force myself to approach the girl and say something to her. At this point, even if I'm shaking, I still approach her and I still speak my mind. What if you're thinking, hey, there's no girls that I can approach. I don't really want to go to the moon for random girls because I don't want to get their numbers and not respond. I don't want to be a dick. I would honestly figure out other ways to try and face your fears. Alright, one example is I used to have a fear of heights. I'm going to play a video really fast to show you guys what I do now because I've conquered that fear and how much fun I have. Now, as you could tell at first, when I kicked the rock down, it was pretty high. And at that moment, my mind wants to stay back, but I realized that I still have control over my body. Yes, I was scared, but I still put my body into motion. And because of that, I was able to climb up the side, reach the top, and have fun and get that adrenaline rush. Now, I'm not saying that in order to conquer your fears in social scenarios and in regular actions in real life, you have to do extreme things like that and put your body at risk of serious injury. But you could do little things that you're afraid of to put yourself on the front and go off of that. Now, if you keep putting yourself on the line and keep trying and trying and trying to get this feeling of butterflies in your stomach every chance that you can, after a while, you'll eliminate fear and you'll reach your true potential. I hope you enjoyed my video. Remember to
comment, rate, and subscribe.